بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Welcome back to my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. Today inshallah we will start a new chapter which is Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. The Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. التفخيم والترقيق. التفخيم هو في اللغة التسمين. In linguistic definition, it's fattening. تعريفه في الاصطلاح هو سمن يعتري الحرف فيمتلئ الفم بصداه. Applied definition, it is a heaviness or fatness. It entrance of the letter so that the mouth is filled with its echo. آلية التفخيم. عند النطق بالحرف المستعلي يتجه ضغط الصوت إلى الأعلى فيصطدم بقبة الحنك، وحيث أنها محدبة فيرتد الصوت عنها وله صدى رنين يملأ الفم مما يؤدي إلى سمن الحرف وربوه، وسمى العلماء هذا الصدى بالتفخيم. تفخيم mechanism. When pronouncing the letter musta'li, the sound pressed tends to the top and it's hit the dome of the palate. The palate is convex. Scientists call this echo tafkheem. Let's make a little drawing here to help you to understand what we say here. Let's imagine together this is the palate of the mouth. To make any letter heavy, it should to touch from the back the soft area. So if the tongue is here, it should to be up from the back here. Try to say up. What happened to your tongue? It's up from the back, right? And it's free here. So this is your tongue in letter Qaf, for example. So what happened? I have a space between the palate and the tongue here. So the sound is come from down to up, this way. When it's hit the palate, when this sound is hit the palate, so it's back. What happened from up and back? Echo sound. So it's hit, back with echo. Hit, back with echo. So what happened here? This is the tafkheem. This echo is the tafkheem. This is the reason of tafkheem. Aqq, aqq. Try to sound it. Or aw, akh. What happened? Your tongue is touching from back here. It's up, completely from back here. But there is a space in the front here. So there is echo happen here between the palate of mouth and the tongue. This echo scientists call it tafkheem. Inshallah, this is clear for you and easy. The right and worthy of the tafkheem. What I mean by right and what I mean by worthy. Right, for example, if I say she's a teacher, so her right is she's a teacher. So what's her worthy? Respect her. Her right is a student. What's her worthy? Should to give her right teaching. This is Shaykh, old man. His right. His right is Shaykh. What happened when he's Shaykh? I should to take care of him. So the right, this is something in the letter. And he's worthy, that's mean what happened because this thing. Okay? So here for example, حرف المستعلي, الحرف المستعلي, the elevated letter. His right حقه is استعلاء. استعلاء means directing pressure of the sound to the letter to the roof of the mouth. This is his right. When I put my tongue from back up and I keep this space and we have echo here, what happened? I will have tafkhim. So if I follow the way of my tongue right, this is the right of the letter, I will have worthy of the letter which is tafkhim. Inshallah, this is clear. طيب. الترقيق. الترقيق. What's ترقيق is? في اللغة هو التنحيف. ثنس. في الاصطلاح هو نحول يعتري الحرف فلا يمتلئ الفم بصدى. The opposite way. It is a thinus. It enters the letter so that the mouth is not filled with its echo. Okay, inshallah, this is clear for you. Let's see the Arabic letters, how many categories we have to divide into it to say this is Tafkheem and Tarqeeq. The Arabic letters are divided into 3 groups as to Tarqeeq and Tafkheem. First group is حروف تفخم دائما, letters that's heavy all the time, and scholars put it in group خصدات قذ. Letters, it happens sometimes heavy and it's sometimes light, which is 3 letters only, ألف and لام and را. حروف ترقق دائما, letters that's light all the time, and this is the rest of the letter after I take the group of Tafkheem all the time away, and if I take the group of letters, it's sometimes heavy or sometimes light. Then the rest of the letters, it will be light all the time. Inshallah, our lesson for today and for few lessons later, it will be about al-huruf التي تفخم دائما, the letters that's heavy all the time. The letter it's heavy all the time, which is خصدات قذ. If I look here, I will find these letters. It's go with letter خا, letter صاد, letter ضاد, letter غين, letter طا, and letter قاف and ظا. How many letters they are? They are 7 letters total. This is the letters, it's مستعلية, it's مفخمة all the time. To make any letter مفخم, one more time I say, to make any letter مفخم, you need to raise your tongue from the back with the soft palate from the back. You need to raise your tongue from the back. أق, أخ, أو, أو, أص, أط, أو. If I make قلقلة and طا, it will be أط. So I have to erase my tongue from the back to make the letter مفخم. What's the شاهد from جزرية? وحرف الاستعلاء فخم نحو قال. You should to cover والعصا here too. وحرف الاستعلاء فخم. Make the letter of استعلاء مفخم. نحو like قال. Okay. Note. The إطباق letters صاد and ضاد and طا and ظا are stronger in تفخيم than the rest of the استعلاء letters. What's the rest of استعلاء letter? قاف and خاء and غين. So صاد and ضاد and طا and ظا is more heavier or more stronger in تفخيم than قاف and غين and خاء. This is my first note. What's the شاهد from جزرية? وحرف الاستعلاء فخم واخصصا. make the مستعلي letter مفخم and be sure more with لطباقة حروف الإطباق the letter of الإطباق أقوى more stronger نحو like والعصا والعصا and if we take the part I cover here it will be نحو قال والعصا قال is just a letter مستعلي مفخم but والعصا it's مستعلي and مطبق both so the ابن الجزري رحمة الله عليه he put for us example from المفخم only and from المستعلي together to compare between them قال العصا you can feel the difference between them inshallah this is clear for you طيب we have another note here the ranks of the استعلاء letter from strongest is طا is the strongest letter in Arabic then ضاد then صاد then ضا then قاف then غين then خا my next note here which is كما أن درجة تفخيم الحرف المستعلي ليست واحدة بحسب ما يعتريه من الحركات الثلاث والسكون فكلما كان التجويف الفموي ممتلئا أكثر بصوت الحرف كان الحرف أفخم. The degree of تفخيم of the مستعلي letter is not the same according to the three vowels فتحة or ضمة or كسرة and the سكون. Why? Because the more the oral cavity is filled with the voice of the letter, the more letter become مفخم. When I say قا, it's different than when I say قي. Did you feel the difference? قا, قي. خا, خي. غا, غي. Why? Because the area in my mouth inside it's more open, so the echo is less. Okay? Let's go and see more. The levels of تفخيم, and this is our main lesson. مراتب التفخيم. There are two different schools of thought when it comes to تفخيم. Both are correct, but the reader should follow one of them only in his reading. What these two schools is? The first school, it's go with 5 levels of تفخيم. Second school is go with 3 levels of تفخيم. My question, can I read in my same reading with the two schools at the same time? No. You should to follow only one school when you are reading. About this school and about what's the level of تفخيم on it and why they make it 3 or why they make it 5 and which one we usually follow and how can I make the difference between them. This will be our next classes, inshallah. For today, our class is done. Watch the next classes, inshallah, to know more about these two different schools and how can we read the Quran with these two different schools and know more about Tafkheem and Tarqeeq, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا to watch my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.